Okay, guys, so we're going to be going over a review from your Google form assignment. I looked at the results. They were pretty good. Problems 1 and 2 were pretty much spot on for the 50 of the 64 kids that actually did it. Okay, so many of you guys need to get your butts going. Okay, there's no reason, there's no way you can be absent for homeschool. Okay, if there's a problem, email me and let me know. Also, some of the same repeat offenders here still owe me IXL S20 and S21. Okay, that if you did it, I'm not speaking to you. I'm just speaking to those people right now. Okay, so the only problem we really need to go over from that Google form assignment was number 3. Number 3, there was one little wrinkle. Many of you guys did a really good job, but let's just iron out some of the details. Okay, so this is the problem about a taxi ride in Manhattan. Now, a taxi is something people use before Uber and Lyft. Is this on? Okay. Taxi cab in Manhattan cost me $3.80 for a 4-mile ride. Okay. Once again, Y is going to be money, and in this case, X is going to be miles. Okay. The money is depending on how many miles we travel. All right. So Y is the dependent variable, X is the independent variable. So once again, a taxi ride in Manhattan cost me $3.80 for a 4-mile ride. So that's 4, 380 or 3.8. The next day, it cost me $5.60 for a 7-mile ride. So 7 miles, $5.60. Okay, with the 2 data points, we should be able to figure out slope. Okay, so y2, which is 5.6, minus y1, which is 3.8, over x2, which is 7, minus x1, which is 4. That's going to be a $1.80 difference over 3, and that is going to be 0.6 or 60 cents per mile. Okay, now what we have to do is figure out what determines the rate. So we're going to need to come up with an equation. So we're almost there, and then we're going to figure out how far we can go with exactly $8.60. But here we have a known point, so we'll go with what we know right now. We know the slope, which is 0.6, and we know that when it costs us $3.80 and we had gone 4 miles at 60 cents per mile, that's $2.40 of just mileage, okay? So there must have been a charge just for hailing the cab. Again, these are fees that are designed for if you took their time, they're helping you, so they could have, so they're taking time away from helping someone else. So that's why you have to book them for their time. So $1.40, excuse me, just for hailing the cab, and 60 cents per mile each mile after that. So the formula we're going to use is 0.6x plus 1.4. Okay, now this is my preferred way to write it. No leading zeros, no trailing zeros, just 0.6 and 1.4. Now I did try to make the Google form adjust for if you put zeros either to the left or to the right. And if it did take off points, I manually adjusted that. But in the future, there's no need to write zeros. So 0.6 is fine, and 1.4 is fine there as well. Okay, now, this was the twist, and this is what caught a lot of people. Many people wrote in 8.56, and that's because they put the value that for our money in the wrong place. Okay, they said, how far can we go with $8.60? Now remember, money is the y coordinate, and mileage is the x coordinate. So we want to know how far we're going to go. We're solving for x. We're going to replace the y with the $8.60 that we have. And we're now going to solve for x, which is going to be in miles. So I'll subtract the 140 from both sides. That's going to give me 0.6x is equal to 7.2. We'll divide by 0.6, and I know you're getting all crazy about decimals, but we can just slide the decimal in the numerator, slide the decimal in the denominator. So I'm going to move it over 1 and move it over 1, and that's the same as 72 divided by 6. And so 72 divided by 6 is 12 miles.